Welcome to our sixth and final lesson, Warrior, Lover, Wise Man, and King. In many respects, these four archetypes bring together a lot of what we've already talked about in a very concise way. Within these four images, we have our vitality and our understanding, our passionate connection, and vision and order. And while we take each in turn, the goal is to develop each four to its fullness throughout our life and relationships. The warrior. The warrior is that action component of us, that part of us that tackles life and gets things done. There are battles worth fighting. In order to accomplish the good in life, we must do something. That we cannot bring life and goodness to the world by passively standing back and letting life happen to us, watching on the sidelines. And so that warrior is that part of us that is ready for action, ready to show up and offer ourselves time and again. To fight for, protect, and advance the good throughout our life and relationships. And the lover is our heart, our deep feelings. That allows us to stay connected to beauty, joy, and the profound pleasures throughout life. Or there's a time to fight and advance the good. There's also a time to dance and enjoy music, to open to pleasure and ecstasy, to literally stop and smell the flowers, as it were. And this plays out in our relationships, that without our heart, we're not able to make that meaningful connection with others. But as we're able to connect beauty to beauty, we're able to see that beauty in our relationships. And so we're able to enjoy marriage and friendship, our children, at a new level where we're not just functioning with them, that we're able to actually enjoy their very presence as we offer our very presence. That's the lover that's able to connect with our deep heart. There's a place to fight. There's a place to feel deeply, but we also need wisdom. That if we let our emotions get the best of us, or if we just let our fists do all the talking, we get ourselves in a lot of trouble. Well, there's a time to step back and figure out what wisdom calls us to do in this situation, to ponder the deep questions of life. How can I best offer myself to this situation? What is needed in this relationship? And the wise man offers us that wisdom, those insights, so that we can accurately apply our heart and our actions. And finally, the king. In many respects, the king brings together the other three archetypes. In order to be a good king, we also have to be a warrior. We have to be a lover. We have to be a wise man in order to be a good king. But the king is more than just a sum of these other types. The king brings order to chaos, life to what is barren. The king brings vision. And so it's fine to be a warrior and fight many battles. It's fine to be a lover and enjoy the pleasures of life. And it's fine to be the wise man and think and contemplate on the mysteries of life. But at some point, we need vision. What is this all about? What is that deep purpose that God has called us to? And this is where the king comes in, that helps us to take all those other types and do something meaningful with it, to advance God's kingdom through our strength, through our heart, through our wisdom. So that when we live in a world of chaos, when we live in a world of disorder, of emptiness, the vitality of the king is needed to show up and bring power and influence. As we referenced the shadow side of masculinity earlier, certainly that can play out here with the king as well. The shadow side of king, where someone wields their power and influence to push their own agenda. But when we use it for good, that power and influence brings life and goodness to others. And this is what we need.